So the MZ is all back together. I fitted a nice new Lucas ignition coil, new plug lead, new cap and a new plug. You might have noticed the exhaust, I've got that black paint off of there. It's not very pretty underneath. You can see somebody's had a right go at it with a grinder. It was obviously rusty and they painted it black, but I prefer it like that. I didn't like that black paint. I'd rather see it like that. So the other thing I did when I put it back together, I turned the fuel on and fuel poured everywhere. And what it was the tap. Yeah, the bloody fuel tap, the thread had stripped on that nut, the retaining nut. So I had to buy a new fuel tap. So she's all ready for a test ride now. I'm assuming it's going to start. Now we're going to take it for a little spin. Ignition on. Well, let's do the old MZ style startup. One kick with ignition off. Ignition on. Fuel on. Yeah, that's not bad, is it? Second kick. So the generator light's gone out, neutral light works, ring ding ding, I've missed that ring ding ding. Goes into first, alright. Wow, more help if I put the side stand up. Yeah, so the gear change all works alright. Be interesting to see if the plug whiskering occurs with a new coil. Runs quite sweetly, or as sweet as an MZ can get, I think. So I would quite like to get a Mikuni carburettor, but they're 200 odd quid. Is it worth it? I know they're better and all that, but I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not. I've quite enjoyed the tinkering. But is it a keeper? I don't know. So looking in the mirror, it doesn't look like it's belching out loads of smoke. So I'm running this on a very lean mixture, 60:1, but it is super duper fully synthetic. Right, let's give it some beans. Smoke's not too bad. It does go well, this thing, it really does. Especially after riding the Cub and the XR125. Bloody thing flies. So the next thing I want to do is get the front brake working a bit better. Well, so the front brake is better than it was. You know, the shoes have bedded in a bit. That goes well, that does. Yeah, not a lot wrong with it at all. Let's have a little ride down to Laysdown. I'm risking it going this far, aren't I? I wouldn't want to push it back up this hill. So I've got breakdown insurance, but they can be a bit funny about old vehicles. It's an indicated 50. I wonder what the true speed is. That cruises at this speed beautifully. Yeah, see, 55, 60, 60 at just about 4,000 RPM. Yeah, it'll cruise at 60 all day long. Pretty effortless, really. And the suspension, like I said before, the suspension is amazing. It just soaks, because this is a pretty rough bit of road, this is, and it soaks it up really nicely. A strange riding position where the footrests are quite high and quite far forward, and the handlebars are really narrow and a bit of a stretch. So it's sort of a racy riding position, but with forward footrests. Yeah, really odd. But it works. You can slide your feet back on the footrests to get your feet back a bit. And I've only got short legs, so it's not a problem for me. Yeah, when it's running well, I really like this bike. It's always that little niggle that, you know, is it going to break down? You just don't get that with a Honda. Hondas are just so bloody reliable, aren't they? and you get used to that reliability. And something like this just plays on the mind. Good old lays down. So I come here quite a bit, don't I? But it's quite a nice ride to lays down from my house. It's sort of 9-10 miles. Nice little ride. Plenty of cafes and stuff. And scenic spots to sit. So there's Boise's bakery on the right hand side there. It's only 10:30, so it's too early for a pasty break. Yeah, let's go and find a bench by the beach. And we'll have a little sit down. Sit on this bench, shall we? That'll do. Straight into neutral, no problem. And it ticks over. It's a miracle. So what about that for a steering spot? Yeah, I'll come here quite a bit and just sit and have a pasty or just a cup of coffee from the cafe. Nice peaceful little place to be. Gets a bit busy at weekends, but not during the week. Right. So I had a little chill for 10 minutes. Let's see if the MZ will start. It should do, shouldn't it? Christ. Yeah, look at that first kick. Yeah, that coil seems to have done the trick as far as the plug whiskering goes, or so far anyway. It ticks over really well for an MZ. That's unusual, especially with a worn out old what are these carbs? Bing carburetors. Yeah, love it. I don't know what else I can do to it now. You know, I've done everything. It's all recommissioned, all running nicely. I would like to improve that front brake, so that will be a project. But I might just ride it and enjoy it as it is for now. Go on to the next project. We've got a bit of a headwind going this way, but you don't have to worry about that too much on this thing because it's got the squirt. It's a real torquey engine, that. Okay, so it's surprisingly torquey when you get it in its power band. about 3,500, 4,000 that really kicks in. But you let it get below 3,000 and yeah, it sort of dies a little bit. Yeah, change down, give it some beans. Can't really see much smoke. Yeah, should have changed down another gear there. Speedo's vibrated itself around a bit. Let's hope none of these. Oh, this fan's turning right. Damn it. I'm going to have to give it some beans and go past it. Anything coming? Go past that easy. So this is quite a good little bit of road up here. I like this bit. So I have to flip-flop through this roundabout, avoiding that little shiny edge there. Nice little sweeper. Another little sweeper. Got to be a bit careful on this one because there's a manhole cover halfway round. And don't take it too tight because cars always come round there. And then you've got to slow right down for this one, because you've got parked cars on the right. And it's a 30. So I think that's road test complete. And it's all good. It's all good. I'm really pleased. The MZ is running sweetly. So I'm just going to leave it alone now. I'm not doing anything else to it apart from maybe have a go at that front brake. Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one, guys.